Grand Rising, Kings and Queens, Gods and Goddesses, multi-exclusive dimensional being Kyle with another exclusive. Today's video is going to basically be about Sun in Pisces, Moon in Cancer. So basically, as y'all know that the Moon just shifted into Cancer, and that's a water sign. And we already got the Sun in Pisces, which is a water sign. So that's dealing with the Sun, which is how we express ourselves, our energy, our vitality, our willpower, our passion, and our desires. So now basically we are also on the verge of people, places, and things that's actually went to sleep early today. They're going to wake up feeling this because the moon is the filler. That's the internal, which is dealing with the karma, the karmetics, like dealing with your waters, the fluids. Feel me? That's dealing with that kind of natures. And being that the moon changes around and experience all kind of cycles, all kind of updraws, withdrawals, intakes, you're going to be experiencing this also because this is where you came from. Whether it's dealing with the South Node, what you did in the past life, what you're comfortable with doing now. And this is also reflecting on the North Node, which is what you came here to do now and express what you didn't manifest in the past, what you came here to actually grow on into your ship. And remember, we are all on a ship. We are all experiencing. We are all selling. We are all pushing through. And the whole key and purpose is to actually make sure that we are suitable to making sure that every day is a fight, every day is a battle, because every single day you're going to be getting hit with all kind of spirits, all kind of vessels, all kind of demons, all kind of deities, and it's up to you and how you punctuate and how you actually handle these energies, and don't let these energies handle you. It's about how you going to basically push out and reflect. Feel me? You got to be the sun. You got to be the moon. You got to be these energies. You got to be everything, which is far as pushing through and getting through all obstacles and being optimistic and being on top of things. Because when you let things get on top of you, you stand under, which means you understand things. But if you're not going to reevaluate yourself and stand over and understand and take on these energies and treat them like they your children, it's going to be the polar opposite. So that means you're going to be letting other spirits think for you, which is your thoughts ain't yours. You are receiving. You are swimming. You are experiencing. So with that being said, Moon in Cancer, there's other spirits coming around and just enhancing and throwing and adding on towards people, places, and things. That's not subtle, which is understanding and inclination of what's needed to be drawn and what's needed to be taken. So, for instance, if you got a sun in Pisces and you got a moon in Cancer, if you already got a water sign, moon sign, and you are ascendant, and being that we are dealing with these energies now, that's more weight being added. So anything that's being more added is more possibilities of you intaking and witnessing a whole lot of energies, which is being pushed back out on a positive scale or a negative scale. People gonna be like, damn, what's wrong with this guy? He's a little moody today, and that's dealing with the feelings and emotions. Feel me? This is what water signs pretty much hold things in. But if you keep pushing these buttons, they're gonna express it. A fire sign, they're going to express it to you right away. They're not going to hold things in. They're going to express it to you on a fire-teristic way, on an aggressive way, on a strong way. Yeah, you're dealing with a earth sign. They pretty much intake a whole lot, and to the point where you just push their buttons, they're going to rash out on you. And also an air sign, they'll be quick to actually push their shit right back at you if you throw it at them also. And some air signs can just basically learn how to hide their feelings and emotions and don't express it. So you got to understand and understand everybody got their own way of doing things. Everybody got their own way of expressing things. And of course, we're dealing with the cardinals, which is the starters of the seasons. And cardinals is basically relating to Aries. Also relating to we got Aries, which starts off the month. Then we got Capricorns. Then also We got what else we got? I think that's dealing with like the structures, like every season pattern. Like for instance, December is Capricorn. Then now you push that to March. January, February, you push it through down March. March will be Aries. Then you push that through. And then after that, it will also be the Cancer season. And after that, that will also be what is August, September, Libra. That's how pretty much you dealing with the start of the new seasons. How we pretty much reconstruction build things, and then it's passed down to Aquarius, then it's passed down to Scorpios, then it's passed down to it basically, and then pretty much like cardinal first is what builds the season. The second is basically how we create, and third will basically be the mutables, the changeable signs, which is the Pisces, the Sagittarius, and Geminis. Like these people, they just pretty much like the old folks, the old heads. Feel me? Like you could say the parents would be the cardinals, the kids would be the second half of basically creating, and the third would be the kids growing up and learning their fruits and natures, and basically a routine pattern thing that's being paced off. It's like a routine structure, pretty much on how we build things. My bad, my mind is all over the place right now. It's 1 a.m., so pretty much we're already into the energies of the cancers. So there's a whole lot of energy we dealing with, which and also we got Mercury retrograde, so we're gonna be dealing with things that pretty much played off in the past, whether it was good or bad, and it's up to us and our duties to actually inhabit these things. And also, of course, we got the Sun in Pisces, Moon in Pisces, Moon in Cancer, so we dealing with creativity and stability, imagination, water, soul, purposes, deep desires, connection with your soul. We're dealing with the internal, so this is how we express ourselves. And this is what we see, and this is how we push through things. And this is what we need to keep hidden, especially if people don't resonate with us, or people don't resonate with you. With that being said and done, it's good to like pretty much look for people, places, and things that you're gonna relate on to. And also, we got Venus and Aries, so that's pretty much dealing with the desires of forward thinking, fourth pleasure, pushing out, being strong, being more passionate about your lovers and expressing yourself throughout that way. And depending on like a mood change, like for instance, if you dealing with a water sign, which is in a moon sign, and you witnessing moodiness, you just can blame that on the moon, because everybody got their way, everybody got their mood swings, everybody got a way of actually expressing themselves, some way of carrying out things, and everybody needs separation. Everybody needs time to just get back into the drawing board and just pretty much hibernate and get rid of all these energies and these things that's attacking to them. So that's basically, you could say the moon sign, it takes on a whole lot, because that's extra things added. Anything that's added is dealing with the internal, and the internal is everything. So basically, that's the strongest sign of all. And everybody got this in their charts, so it's not like you can't run from it. It's like what you experience on a day-to-day basis. It's all about how you're going to express these things, whether you're going to let it take you down, or you're going to basically stand firm and get through all these obstacles that's basically holding you back. We got Jupiter and Capricorn, so that's luck, goals, ambitions, and sharp. So Jupiter is dealing with expansions, dealing with philosophical points of views and matters, and that's expanding. So basically, the time is up. So if you really want to accomplish something and push forward with it, time is now, and express it and push it out. These are deep desires and deep passions of what you really want to manifest and stay critique on. And every day, it's going to be a challenge. Every day is going to be a battle, but it's all about what you're going to do now. Feel me? It's not about what you did yesterday. It's not about what you did with the day before yesterday. It's about what you're going to do now. It's about how you're going to pretty much reflect and push things out to go into your manners, and not actually witness the other side of things, of you basically just laying down and biting the covers. Nah, it's supposed to be opposite. You're supposed to be basically making these people, places, and things bite the covers. You're not supposed to be biting the covers, but it's supposed to be a different. That's pretty much Jupiter and Capricorn. So that's basically dealing with how we relate to society, our wisdom, how we reflect things back, and our structures, thing we building on, career goals and success. Time is now. Don't wait. Get off your ass and get to it. Put in the work. Guarantee you everything is gonna fold and crumble into gold and not fold and crumble into crumbs. Feel me? You don't want crumbs, you don't want peanuts. You want to be eating real solidary food that's gonna situate you, that's gonna make you fulfilled, make you have a reason to go to sleep with a smile on your face and not a straight face or suffering. And we got Saturn and Capricorn, so that's dealing with responsibilities to society. So with that being said, Saturn is our father. Feel me? The whole opposite of the Cancer sign. That's dealing with the caring and structure. And that's in basically Capricorn. So that's dealing with how we relate to society. Feel me? Our restrictions, our boundaries, our limitations. So for instance, if you got Saturn and Capricorn, you need to be focused and have limitations and start building urges to not be overindulged into this world. For instance, like, take your power back, basically, and stop giving your power to outside forces that's going to hold you back and put you in circumstances, situations to make you feel a way, to make you have to feel vulnerable, to have to make you feel a way about, oh, damn, I got to feel bad about this fake news that they create or this fake manifestations that they put it out in front of us. No, it's not. It don't go that way. You need to be strong. You need to be powerful. You need to be consistent. You cannot let anything distract you. Anyone and anything distract you will put you off your craft, or it's going to hurt and destroy you. And you don't want to see reflections that come out through that aspect. It's not good. It's bad. It's harmful. You want to stick to harmonious levels. And we got Uranus and Taurus. So that's dealing with practical earth resources and stuff like that. So pretty much, as y'all know, that every supermarket, they don't pretty much hold bags no more. You gotta basically be unique, have your own shit, bring your own shit, bring your own beer, bring your own beer, BYOB, bring your own burgers, bring your own fries, bring your own shit. Feel me? We not serving y'all bags no more. So you gotta get back on your uniqueness. Be more responsible and how you spend, on how you pretty much be consistent, on how you pretty much be responsible. Feel me? Because you gotta understand and understand this. There's no more plastic bags in the supermarket. Feel me? And also they selling you 5-cent bags. So what's smart? What would be smart is you actually having your own bags. You go and buy a big bag that you can handle and carry out, and just be very cautious on how you spend. This shit is real deep. It's a whole lot of shit going on. So that's pretty much, you can relate Uranus with Taurus. Uranus is rebellion, freedom, and Taurus is dealing with an earth sign. So that's basically the energies that we are dealing with, resources and stuff like that. So you could tie it to that. So Neptune and Pisces, so that's deep connection to your dreams. So Neptune is basically dealing with the unseen, what you can't, what's hidden, for me, which is your dream world. You can't be consciously aware in your dream world. You can only be subconsciously aware of that you're dreaming, and that, of course, you can be unconsciously aware within, which is you can't bring a physical body into the dream world. That's like trying to say these motherfuckers flew up to space, and no, they did not go up to space. They fucking did it. It's a firmament above, and you can't get a bomb. You can't get beyond that. Simple. It's just that was basically it. How the fuck you gonna have a physical vessel in the spiritual realm? Nah, it's three separate regions. You got the spiritual realm, you got the subconscious realm, and you got the physical realm, which is the energy realm, which is me expressing this shit to you in your face. And also we got Pluto and Capricorn, so that's dealing with transformation and authority structures. So basically, of course, take your power back. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. Be more passionate, be more desirable, have structure, have boundaries and restrictions also. Use all in the charts. And of course, that's dealing with people, places, and things also too. If you need to get rid of people that's in your workforce, that's not serving you, or basically is gonna be some conflict going on with Pluto and Capricorn. For instance, like, for example, it was this work guy at my station, he felt some way that I did something, and of course, ever since then, ever since we had conflict and stuff, we haven't been talking. So that's transformation right there, and that's Capricorn. That's 10th house. That's dealing with work. So that's a prime example. So it's gonna be a lot of conflict going on, and these energies is gonna pretty much hit people in the head, and some people just gonna get out of character with things, and that's that. Ain't no reason to be holding no reason to be feeling no way. At the end of the day, you came here to make money. You ain't came here to make friends or enemies. At the end of the day, y'all got problems with me. I ain't got problems with y'all. That's the energy you gotta carry. Feel me? And they gonna hate that shit. Cause they be like, damn, I hate this motherfucker. Feel me? And it's just basically you always gonna have haters regardless. And we got a Chiron in Aries, so that's challenges, feelings, social needs, pretty much expressing yourself to people, places, and things. And actually, with being that we got Moon in Cancer, you only gonna be expressing this shit to people that you feel comfortable with, people that you can trust, people that you can rely on, people that you know that's not gonna cross you. Or pretty much, like, once a secret is pushed out, it cannot be kept hidden. So it's all about dealing with things that you don't want to be pushed out into the open. And if you can find somebody and trust somebody that can actually fulfill that need for you, then cool, you go with the flow, and that's that. So that's pretty much dealing with the suitability of that with Chiron and Aries and North Node in Cancer. So that's dealing with security and spirituality. So the North Node, that's what you need to be focusing on. It's getting deeply rooted with your soul, expressing yourself, putting more care into yourself, putting you first before you put anything or any person, place, or thing first. Because remember, if your ass ain't situated, if your ass ain't secure first, then how the hell your ass gonna be able to take and actually manifest and being situated by trying to keep other people situated? If you ain't taking care of first, then you're gonna go retreat right back to your nest, hide in there, and make sure you basically recovered. Feel me? Make sure you're getting rid of all those pain and structures that's holding you back. Now, okay, cool, I can come out and I can express myself and show my nourishing and care for you. But I got to put myself first, for me. And I don't need no extra weight on my shoulders, because being that I already got a moon sign, which is a water sign. Well, I'm just using an example. I got a Capricorn moon. So if I'm a water sign, I'm taking on a whole lot of shit. I need to actually go within, meditate, release all this out of me, and then we can actually communicate and talk. We can chop it up. But at this point, you know, my breast, which is my care, my love, my nourishment, and my stomach, my karma, my guilt, my internal, I need to pretty much recharge this in order for me to actually express it right back to you. Feel me? That's pretty much dealing with that kind of energy. And then we got an ascendant in Sagittarius, so that's markable. And ascendant in Sagittarius is a good sign, because Sagittarius is dealing with Jupiter, and Jupiter incites on is exalted with Cancer. So that's a good boundary right there. It's a good bond to actually have wisdom and knowledge of self-expression and nourishment, and dealing with people, places, and things and structures. So that's a good point of view, good point of reference right there. And that's how you pretty much need to express and take deep matters into things and be consistent in order for you to actually manifest what you need to get through these obstacles. And by using Jupiter, Jupiter want to see you actually get it. Jupiter don't want to see you make excuses, because Jupiter gonna come and go. Feel me? Okay, you need time, we gonna swing back around. So we'll be right back with you. So if you ain't being consistent, if you ain't being optimistic, if you ain't being desirable on what you need to manifest, and all right, cool, we'll be right back with you. Simple. That's pretty much what it's saying. And of course, we also got Sun sextile Mars, so that's progress. That's progress into play. So the Sun is in Mars, so that's dealing with structures, desires, passion, ability, strength, willingness, and that's basically in progress. If basically you've been treating yourself right to society, and that's dealing with you putting yourself first and expressing yourself. So if you've been on the opposite end, then you're going to experience no manifestations your way. You're going to be experiencing difficulties and frustrations. That's pretty much what you're going to be experiencing. So it's very important to make sure you always a step ahead of time, and not putting yourself in predicaments and circumstances and situations of just being laid back. Because once you lay back, then you ain't going to be able to actually move forward. You're going to be getting pushed back and being used as a puppet, as a vessel to carry out another spirit's agenda. And then boom, you're gonna be frustrated almost to the point your ass get transformed. If you don't change, you're gonna be repeating the whole process all over again. So that's why it's very important to be strong now, because basically once you're in this body, this vessel, you either gonna ascend to a bigger body or you're gonna descend and come back here into the same body. Simple. We also got Moon Mercury, so that's dealing with emotions, logic, rationality, and decision. So being that we got a Moon Mercury, so these are opportunities for basically you expressing your emotions, your desires with people that you reflect on, people that you're trusting. And we dealing with Mercury, and then plus we got Mercury in retrograde, so that's dealing with a lot of air, a lot of backtracking, and of course you're gonna be witnessing a whole lot of things. Like for instance, you're gonna be dropping things, you're gonna be forgetting things. Like it's gonna be a whole lot of shit going on. Your mind gonna be racing, especially if you got Mercury. For instance, if you got Mercury in the third house, that's a whole lot of thinking right there. That's a whole lot of that's a whole lot of air right there. So even when you try to think, it's gonna be somewhat difficult, but it's very important to make sure you just taking a breather and being consistent. This way things can come fluently to you. You don't gotta express yourself in a dramatic endeavor to the point you realize frustration. But it's very important to actually use your imagination when dealing with these kind of energies, elements. It's always important to always use your imagination, because once you're in your own world, you're not basically being dived into these external energies. You create a orb around yourself, your own globe, your own orb. You're not getting washed up under the covering with the other webs that's basically correlating and keeping you stagnated and stuck down. That's dealing with the moon sextile. Moon Mercury. So we dealing with moon sextile Venus. So that's dealing with romance and financial decisions. So being that it's a moon sextile with Venus, that's Cancer-like energies with love and desires right there. So that's basically dealing with flirtiness, relating to people, places, and things, and those kind of natures. So that's dealing with the love and the nourishment. So if you dealing with Moon in Cancer right now, and luckily if you ain't a water sign, or depending on if that how strong that water sign is, if you taking upon these energies very well, then you're gonna actually witness a little half and half. But if it's at a point where things is a little up and down scale, then it's gonna be a whole lot of conflict going on. It's best to just give her, him, or their space and let them get a breather before you actually go retry again. Basically, we dealing with Moon sextile Uranus, so that's emotional insight, moodiness, and awakening. So basically, being at the moon is sextile Uranus, that's gonna be a desire and a passionate, a rebellious natures of your feelings, your emotions, your internal, your moon. It's basically gonna be pushing you out to realize that, like, for instance, like, I know y'all been put in situations where y'all out in the open and it seems like you're dreaming and shit, but you're not really dreaming. But it's like you don't know if you're dreaming or if you don't know if you're actually witnessing or experiencing things such as you being awoke or not being awoke, or you just experiencing the dream like nature. So that's dealing with the internal realm, and that's how it's being expressed and placed out through people, places, and things on a day-to-day basis. That's depending on how you vibrate. And if you vibrate high, you're gonna witness higher vibrations. Feel me? And that's pretty much me. Or I can say, for instance, like today, my heart was like beeping so fast. Like I felt like I had two hearts. So I'm like, yeah, it's got to be dealing with the soon to be moon in Cancer. Just dealing with that kind of energy. So that's basically a more desire, more deep connection with your heart. And depending on how you vibrate and keeping your heart at a good rate, you're gonna experience good fortune. And it's not, you're not gonna experience no downfalls and detriments that's gonna keep you back stagnated on things that's gonna harm you. It's very good to protect the heart. I mean, it's very good to protect the soul, because that's very important. You need your soul to have a body. You need your spirit to have a soul in the body. So that's basically what you need to focus on. But protect that energy, protect those emotions, protect those securities. You know what I'm saying? So have security for yourself, nourish yourself. Put yourself first. So we dealing with also Venus square Saturn. So that's seriousness and obstacles. So depending on how serious you are, and depending on how focused you are, determined you are, you need to demand seriousness on all obstacles and all spectrums in order for you to actually push through and get through all these influences that's keeping you in fluid, which is the moon and Cancer and the sun and Pisces. It's dealing with a whole lot of energies. So it's up to you to actually show the universe that, okay, I'm ready to actually take upon these energies and actually hold shit down. If you can't hold shit down, then you need to finish what you can hold down. And then when you're ready, we're going to uplift you, and you're going to uplift yourself towards what we need to be focusing on now. Feel me? You got to understand and understand that once you're behind, you got to play catch up. And depending on how you vibrate and depending on how you can actually handle these energies, it's going to go your way. Now, if you're not consistent, if you ain't up front, then you're going to get left behind. And it's not good getting left behind. It's always good to actually be on board and be on the same bus, be on that same trip where you can actually have fun with your friends, have fun with people, places, and things around you. You don't want to be the last person experiencing at the last minute or playing catch up or got regions that you got to try to pass. And then you're not taking it serious. But fuck that. We ain't going to get deep into that. Just always put yourself in the frequency, vibration, energy of actually getting things done ahead of time. This way you can just chill and relax and be going through easily and not just going through backwards that way. Feel me? You need to be going that way, not this way, not that way. Feel me? Get right, don't get left. So we also got Jupiter, sextile, Neptune. So that's creativity, energy, and imagination. So basically everything you use your imagination, your creativity. You put that work into it, exercise that thought, exercise that feeling, emotion, idea, making sure that it's a positive scale, making sure you buy into good fruits. And that's resonating with you. If it don't resonate with you, don't bite it. Don't give it attention or energy. Feel me? We always going to get that negative thought, that negative feeling, that negative doubt about things. Don't feed into that. Just be like, yeah, whatever. That shit ain't going to manifest. And basically, I'm going to actually manifest what I need to manifest. I'm not going to let your ass get the best of me by you talking stupidness or giving me that thought, that feeling, emotion, idea. No. I'm going to make sure that I'm consistent and making sure that I do what I need to do. And you ain't going to basically stop me. And no matter what you do, no matter what you say, you're not going to stop me. No way. And try again, motherfucker. Try again, motherfucker. So, yeah, basically, that's dealing with Jupiter, sextile, Neptune. So there's opportunities. So anything with a sextile is a good thing, and it's an opportunity. And also it's a negative thing if your ass ain't being creative, if your ass ain't putting in work. So basically, if you ain't creative and nothing, if you ain't expressing yourself and you ain't have no imagination, then you're going to witness anger. You're going to witness your imagination being used as a vessel for you to actually take upon another agenda, and that's universal laws. If you ain't using your power, somebody else can use it. Feel me? Use what the overall God gave you, not, and don't basically say stagnated. Feel me? Sometimes every day is a battle to actually get these things light up, like your chakras and shit. Get it light up to the point where everything is activated. You don't want to overburn yourself, but actually get things activated on a balanced scale. And get 50 here, 50 there, 50 here, and 50 there. You don't want to be 100 there and 50 there, 100. Nah, you got to be balanced. Feel me? Everything is already activated. You just got to make sure you activate it and being fluent with it, being consistent, being conservative with it. Also, we got Saturn conjunction Pluto. So Saturn's limits, powers, struggles, laws. So basically what happened in the past, you need to handle that now and don't bring it back here. So if you're dealing with past issues of past resentment, you need to actually learn how to let go and don't stay stagnated and stuck on these things, because it's basically can destroy your energy. For instance, like anxiety issues. Like, it's very good to actually take care of these anxiety issues by you actually vibrating higher, smiling, having a smile on your face, being thinkable, being creative and passionate. Like, you don't want to just keep pondering on these thoughts and feelings and emotions out there that's going to keep crumbling back to you. You don't want to do that. You don't want to witness that. You want to witness good fruits and labors your way. You don't want to have to keep putting yourself in a predicament of witnessing what happened in the past. Nah, leave it alone, man. Just learn how to be strong, get through it, get through these obstacles, and everything gonna go fluent your way. Feel me? Meditate, go within, cleanse your body, detox, get these parasites out of your body. Don't let them bite into your areas, make it think that it's you, but the whole time it's these parasites that's trying to find ways and structures to basically live into your body and live into your spirit and soul and body. Almost to the point they're creating vessels. They're attracting attention. They're attracting demons. Of course, what do spirits do? They take shape and form. So, of course, you can have parasites in your body. And, of course, a higher spirit can also go into that parasite and just basically be coming inside you and thinking for you, coming at you, throwing asteroids your way. And it's all about you creating a firmament to make sure you blocking that shit and not actually feeding it and not letting it hit you or hold you back or bring you back or bring you down or bring you backwards. You need to be going forward, pushing through, getting through these obstacles and breaking them, and not going through shortcuts and actually getting other people advice and wisdom. No, it's use your power, your willpower, your unique, your Uranus, and you're going to get right through that shit. And you're going to have a strong anus as you proceed. We also got Moon opposing Mars. So that's emotions, actions, passions, and creativity. So it's also going to lead to disappointments. So, you know, the Moon don't like Mars. The Moon always falls in Mars. So, as you could say, Cancer don't like Mars. So, that's where it always falls. So, this is the time to not procrastinate. This is the time not to let your emotions get the best of you. Make sure you're strong. Make sure you're fighting these thoughts. Make sure you're fighting straight, fighting these feelings, emotions, and ideas with positivity and a smile. Kill them with kindness. Feel me? Don't feed into the bullshit. Don't let this shit hold you back. Don't let this shit keep you stagnated. Stay strong. Stay powerful. Stay committed. And every day is a challenge, and you have to be consistent. You cannot procrastinate. Yeah, and y'all gotta understand. I was saying that the Moon and Cancer is at home. I feel like it's at home. So basically, you're gonna be feeling like you want to do it. What you want to do is get sleep, get rest, stay strong, or just basically just chill and relax. For me, understand and understand. And you will feel like you don't want to do something, but as you psych yourself up and put your frequency, vibration, energy first, you're gonna manifest it. For me, this is the time not to be sitting back and just pondering. For me, this is the time to be going within, making sure you situated, making sure you ain't nothing that hold you back or anything like that, making sure you passion and desire, making sure you consistent on a day-to-day basis. This way things won't hold you back or you won't be stagnated. For me, that's pretty much it. Also, we got Venus conjunction Uranus, so that's open up for others. Pretty much Venus conjunct Uranus, so that's love and desire conjunction with rebellion and freedom and optimistic. So that's basically relating to love and desire, like people around you showing you love, people out there in general showing you love and stuff. And the more you stay in that vibration frequency, you're always going to witness positivity your way. You're always going to witness people turning their neck, coming your way. You're going to experience new relationships, new acquaintances, new business desires. For me, people at your workforce might be flirting it with you and things like that. All circumstance situations is possible, depending on what kind of element or vibration people, places, and things in. But you're gonna witness a good positive scale and a good breakthrough with this alignment right here. And we also got Venus. Venus square Pluto. So that's same frequency. That's frequency, vibration, energy right there. So that's dealing with Venus square Pluto. So Venus square Pluto. So you dealing with, like, for instance, Venus is love and desire, and a square is like things that's being boxed, what you need to deal with, what you need to get through these obstacles, or else Pluto gonna transform you, or it's gonna transform your relationship, or it's gonna transform your desires, your love, your passions, your ego. It's gonna pretty much transform all that shit and bring you back down lower when you need to be going higher. That's why it's good to vibrate higher. Keep vibrating higher. Every time you feel some difficulty or resentment, smile. Feel me? Feel good, look good, express yourself, dance. Feel me? Get in tune with yourself. Express yourself, express yourself. Don't let nothing or anything hold you back to make it feel like, oh, I need to do this. Like, you need to really be out there. You need to be open and actually put time into yourself. Put care into yourself, nourishment. This is the time to nourish and security. Like, express love, and of course, you're going to want to receive love back too. What you put out is what you want to receive back. So if you putting something out and you ain't receiving it back, then that goes to show you don't need to be in that vibration. Get up out of that, for me. So it's a 50-50 for me, 50-50. We also got Mars trine Uranus. So that's visionary passion, more possibilities. So Mars trine Uranus. So that's passion, desire, willpower, and it's transiting with Uranus. So that's rebellion and freedom. So this is your time to express yourself. This is your freedom to express yourself, and that's dealing with self. Don't let the obstacles hold you back. Don't let the retrograde hold you back. Don't let these energies clash and have you thinking elsewhere where you need to be thinking forward and be pushing your drive, your aspirations, your admirers, your desires forward, straight forward. Go through there, go thrive through there, push forward and be thinking and creative with what you want to succeed in life. And the more you put more time into it, the universe going to see what you're doing and they're going to come your way. But the moment you pretty much rebel and don't be on board, then you're going to witness frustrations. And things don't come easy, feel me? Unless you put it in the work and you have an imagination, creativity, and more energy, more power, more will, more desires, more passion. Learn how to use all the elements, use all the signs, use all the planets and all the energies in your charts to get what you want to need. Because, feel me, you got to teamwork make the dream work, feel me? And if we don't got trines and sextiles, and if we don't got conjunctions on good spectrums, then how the fuck we gonna actually combine? How we gonna share? How we gonna connect? For me, so it's important. Be very consistent. We also got Jupiter conjunct Pluto, so that's changes, fortune, and breaking free of new orders. Like, for instance, get your power back. Stop letting social media, news, black magic, stop letting your old relationship, your old past get back to you. Feel me? Break 3 of that shit. You in a narcissistic relationship, break free of that shit. Or control. Get your power back. Stop being used as a vessel. Stop being used as a shitting stool, and actually change the atmosphere and actually shit on that person, or shit on them with kindness. Or if you really love this person, you're going to keep witnessing hurt and anger. So what you need to do is eliminate yourself from this person, place, or thing that's holding you back or harming you in some way. And you need to understand and overstand that is important. Make sure you protect your energy. You don't protect your energy going to get walked upon. And if something is walked upon, it's going to be hurt. You're hurting your moon. Don't hurt your moon. Don't hurt your feelings. Don't hurt your emotions. Don't hurt your feminine side. Make sure it's strong and it's being carried and nourished. Or else things ain't going to go as for plan. So we about to get into the houses. So if we dealing with first house, so we dealing with Sun and Pisces, Moon and Cancer. So the way you express yourself is dealing with your personal issues, personal desires, making sure you meditate, go within. Because for me, the people with the moon signs of Cancers, make sure you meditate, make sure you nourish yourself, care for yourself, make sure you breathe deep, feel me? Don't let your emotions get the best of you. Learn how to work with these things, learn how to fight one at a time. You don't got to fight at all one time, but just learn how to just destroy one negative energy at a time. Destroy that negative energy at a time. Feel secure, nourish yourself. Make sure you use your imagination, protect that, and making sure you're taking care of yourself. The second house, use the desires and passions and motivations. Make sure you're very secure. Make sure you're saving your money. You don't want to be put in a circumstance situation of too much spending and trying to rely on things. But make sure you put in yourself first. Make sure your bills and everything what you got to do and take care of out of the way. Which is fuck bills, but we got to take care of our business. But at the end of the day, we will be in the frequency, vibration, energy of not having to ever pay for a thing. We still get there. So what you need to do right now is save your money. Don't spend your money, feel me? And don't even indulge with the coronavirus shit. Don't get no checkups, nothing like that. Feel me? Just make sure you get some hot peppers. Put that shit in a smoothie. Whatever, ginger. Blend that shit up. Take care of that. You're going to basically regenerate, and you're going to regenerate anything that's in your body that don't belong in your body. Is going to be pushed out and destroyed. You're going to shut it out. Third house, this is dealing with communication and siblings, people, places, and things around you. The way you talk, the way you construct yourself, the way you travel. So for instance, like, being that this moon is a Cancer, you're going to be expressing yourself more to people that you trust, more to people you can relate to, more to people you can actually get to know and actually like feel comfortable with expressing your deep desires, feelings, and emotions about people, places, and things. So that's what's being expressed right now. And of course, you need to be very careful on how you push things out with people, because people might feel away just because your moodiness, but you need to understand and understand before you leave that house. Make sure you meditate. Make sure you go within, which is very important. Because if you ain't meditating, you ain't going within, you're going to experience negativity. You're going to experience backlash. And these energies that you're going to be dealing with is actually you're going to be like receiving a whole lot. The moon is the feminine. That's the internal. That's dealing with the feminine side. That's dealing with feelings, emotions. Feel me? So if these things is fulfilled, it's not good. You don't want to have too much weight on you. Feel me? And that's not good at all. That's like carrying the whole world on your back or carrying the whole world on your belly. Feel me? Like you got breasts. You gotta feed this body, feed this person, feed that person, feed that person, feed that girl, feed that daughter, feed the son, feed the father. Feel me? Like it's too much. Feel me? It's too much. It's gonna be too much. So make sure one at a time and making sure you're taking care of your duties and obligations. Feel me? Fourth house. This is dealing with home and security. So basically, people around you in the home, they gotta realize and understand and understand that moon is in Cancer right now. So you got better just learn how to like leave me alone, give me my room, my space. Let me get my mind, body, and spirit so right. Feel me? And I'll be right with y'all. And if y'all feel the need to cross me, I will fucking lash and I will show you my emotion and I will get in your ass. Basically, I will show you how I feel. Feel me? You don't want to know. You don't want to know. You don't want to feel that. So I will lash. I will backlash on your ass. Real shit. That's dealing with the fourth house. You're dealing with the fifth house. Expressing yourself through dramatic nature. So basically, you're going to be on a stage of actually expressing yourself and being too deeply rooted. And if that's the case, then people can feel offended. People can feel away, especially if you was hiding something from somebody. Things can be pushed out. I mean, people can feel some kind of way. Because remember, we got the moon in Cancer, sun in Pisces. So this dealing with the water elements. We dealing with Mercury retrograde. So something could just trick your mind and you just push it out. And not knowing that you ain't think this person was going to feel a way about it. They may not have a Cancer moon sign, but they may have another moon sign. And depending on what you may think, you may say, oh yeah, he ain't a Cancer, he can't feel. But everybody got their own needs and wants and feels and desires and way that they express themselves. So be very careful how you express yourself. If you ain't expressing yourself physically, express yourself with your imagination. For me, creativity and stability. So sixth house. So this is dealing with health, routine patterns, workshops, going to the gym. For instance, like this is a good time to like go to the gym, exercise, put soul and care into your physical. For me, express yourself, look good, look passionate, hit the gym. Put in the word, muscle the motherfucking pain, muscle the goddamn pain. Burn out all that anger and shit. For me, dealing with people in Cancer moons and stuff. Get to the gym, exercise, burn out that still. For me, get up. You ain't got access to the gym. Get up, exercise, do some push-ups, sit-ups. For me, meditate, go within, feel good. For me, treat yourself, nourish yourself, show pleasurement. For me, have security. Secure your shit. Secure your internal. Secure your external. For me, seventh house, relate. This is dealing with relationships, relativity, expressions, partnerships, and desires. So the way you're expressing yourself with this moon in Cancer and this sun in Pisces, you can express yourself and be more open with people. And how these energies is being played out is for instance, like if you're in a relationship and you feeling these energies is hitting you, is impacting you, it's gotta be a little bit of balance, a little bit of ease. Feel me? Like give each other a massage, help out each other. Feel me? Show deep desires and pleasures. Like get deeply rooted and try not to like pretty much get too serious, but get serious and just be calm. Like everybody just chill out, be cool, be calm and collective. And we shift into eighth house. Eighth house is dealing with secrets, hidden agendas and stuff like that. So the moon don't like being here because, like for instance, you're a moon sign, you're a Cancer, and you got a lot of sex relationships and sex secrets and stuff. It's gonna be pretty much if you express this or if it's being hidden, like, or if you've been cheating or if somebody been cheating on you, this can come out in the open and things can get really out of hand. And that's dealing with the feeling, that's dealing with the emotion, that's dealing with the ideas. So you can see a cheater, you can express a cheater, you can like desire and tap into a cheater. So that's basically what's going on. So if you got some things that you need to be clearing up, now's the time. Or come straight forward, because if something get hidden, something get desired, something get noticed or expressed, then it's gonna be some dramatic shit going on. It's gonna be a whole lot of fire going on. Now, ninth house, this is dealing with wisdom and knowledge. I mean, this is like Jupiter likes being the Cancer. So if you got some wisdom and knowledge, and pretty much you're a strong being. You can express yourself by helping people through philosophical points, religious texts, spirituality, again, deep desire, deeply rooted. This is the time now because remember, everything is dealing with the internals, and your internal came first, so it's dealing with the moon. So this is a good time to express yourself through spirituality, mysticism, occult, all kind of stuff in a good way, in the good nature. So for me, you'll be deeply rooted and deeply inclined with your soul. This is the time to take advantage and express that stuff now. But pretty much awesome. And we also dealing with 10th house. I mean, this is going to be a little bit difficulty depending on how you can carry yourself, how you situate yourself, and how you partake yourself in the open arena. Like, for instance, like if you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, it's going to be very difficult how you express yourself to the public arena. You might curse out your manager, you might curse out your supervisor, you might curse out your boss or whatever. But remember, we ain't got no boss. We all our own boss, and we can put a fake boss in his place at any given time. So this is going to be a little difficult, but people you can relate to, people you're cool with, you may not even be too close with them. You may not even be too open to them, because this is dealing with nourishment and care.